2K. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3. Kick out to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A lot of guys play above the rim. Levine plays above the square box on the backboard.
Back to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. To the paint. And Bryant slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Levine against Beal. From 7, Levine can't hit. Levine against Beal. And it's Wall in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. That drive by Carter. Levine wide open. Another shot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Out to the wing. No one near him. Bonga, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Now here's Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant. They retain possession. Bulls moving the ball around. The second chance effort. Up again. And Carter with his second chance points.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Here's Wall. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Porter's running. The layup missed.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ball passes to Bryant. Down low. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Tips it up. Levine on the follow. Levine's got his second bucket.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
Here's Bryant. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And here are the Bulls now. White down low, covered by Wall. And the basket is good.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Here's Wall. He gets it in there. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go. Washington fast break. Bonga the pass to Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And it's done penetrating. Off on the layup.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Payton kicks to Brown. The pass to Bryant. The 10-footer. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Bulls shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Satoransky, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Smith against Dunn. The kick out to Brown. The feed to Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bryant's got 10 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dunn. Count the basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dunn against Smith. There's the pass to Bryant. Young with the steal. Now Satoransky. Young outside. Over Bertans. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Satoransky. Young is up there with Valentine. And it's Cornette in at center.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payton outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Bertans for three. Chicago grabs the miss. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Satoransky in the corner. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Now, here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. And another miss by Washington. And Chicago shooting 41% for the game. The kick out to Young. Pass to Satoransky. And it goes down 2 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The drive by Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Pushing it right at the defense. No one rotates over in time to stop Smith's momentum.
Here's Harrison. Passes it to Cornette. Satoransky with it. Now the pass to Cornette. For the three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. Satoransky's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Mahimi. Tries it from 9. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Taking what the defense offers up. Smith with good vision there. Finds the open man.
Satoransky against Smith. Young, right side. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it to Valentine. Here's Satoransky. Rebound by Mahimi.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Smith outside. Mahimi passes to Smith. The second effort. Second chance shot. And stolen by Valentine. And here we go. Here's Harrison. Here's Satoransky. The kick out to Young. Goes back up, and he could not get that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Satoransky. Back to Young. Here's Cornette. Bertans defending, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. It's Wall with the drive. Out to the right wing. Beal gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Wall. Levine kicks to White. He dishes it to Markkanen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You see right there, the hops and Levine attacking the mess.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to 6 title games, even though the last one was over 20 years ago. Can you believe that? Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Thomas Bryant really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Now here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 8 points.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Wall, and the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Wizards. White finds Carter, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Wall. He's got 8. There's the pass to Bonga. Now Hachimura. With his first shot attempt, shoots over Markkanen. No good there off the double clutch.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Chicago leading. Done outside. To the middle. Here's Carter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. The open shot by Beal. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Beal's got his second basket.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Dunn shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Dunn against Wall. Off with the layup. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Beal dishes to Bryant. Inside, Bonga the pass to Hachimura. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Zach Levine. Now, here's Dunn. Misses the layup. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. A 2-point game. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 8.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Pass to Valentine. Out to Carter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Chicago with the ball. Young passes to Hutchison. Tipped away. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Dunn against Wall. Dunn passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Wall. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Hutchison passes to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. Yes.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
And Brown over to help. Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. Satoransky finds Carter.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith in the posts. Pass to Wagner. And Thomas Satoransky against the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The three from Bertans. That one doesn't drop. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We've got more NBA back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Wendell Carter, Satoransky there with White. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Bertans passes to Mahinmi, and he banks in the layup. Mahimi's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Porter. He's defended by Wagner. Porter, no luck. Washington shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Smith. And here's the break. Wagner passes to Wall. Passes it to Bertans. 5 to shoot, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
So for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Levine subbed in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Washington. Bonga's checked in. Levine can't hit. Wizards leading by 4. Smith in the posts, guarded by Levine. Here's Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Levine feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got 12 points in just the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Here's Wagner. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Carter left side. Outside Porter. Trying to get open is Carter. Got a hand on it. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Beal's checked in for John Wall. Here's Beal. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And stolen by White. Beal against Porter. Beal on the double team. Here's Smith. And the pass to Bonga. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bertans against Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. Beal pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Beal.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. On the wing, Porter. The dish to Markkanen. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. And it's Wagner with the rebound. So it's Washington now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Smith scanning the floor. Back to Wagner. Over Levine. And again, Washington no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And so Washington takes the win. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
for the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Wall. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Love.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, or we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's Sexton. In the corner, Drummond with it. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Back to Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Sexton against Beal. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Wall.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk.
To the wing right side. Hachimura down low. He's going up against Love. And that one's good. Hachimura. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Now here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Smith outside. He feeds it to Mahimi. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. And Porter, here we go. That shot off. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Sexton. Fires, high post. That shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. The pass to Smith. The Cavaliers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Nance. Thompson finds Nance. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Payton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Passes to Porter. With 2 seconds left, and the rejection by Mahinmi. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA...
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by just one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Mo Wagner. Troy Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Smith, and it's Payton in at the 2.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Now Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot is good.
You got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
Payton drives in. Wagner. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stolen by Garland. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, if you give Ish Smith a lane like that, he's going to attack you, and a nice finish there.
Garland with it, working on Smith. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Smith, and he lays it straight in. Smith's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Garland, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Wagner. The 3 from Bertans. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
Wizards trail by 5. Smith, the pass to Wagner. No good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Thompson is double. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Garland with it, working on Bertans.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Pass to Hachimura. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Bobbed up there for Love. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. It's good.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Beal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
From deep.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, so far, we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at point guard. And it's tied up with that one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Wallace with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over to the wing. Here's Garland. And it's Drummond missing.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
To the paint, here's Bryant. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Osman tips it back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Right block shot, and Beal with a nice bucket inside. Beal's got 8.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Sexton attacking, and Sexton slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
There's Garland. Bryant with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bunga. The dish to Bryant. To the inside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Wizards shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
He kicks it to Mahinmi. Back to Beal. For the lead. Good. He hits the jump shot. Beal's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Beal against Porter. The pass to Windler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Wizards making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Mahinmi kicks to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 1:25 left to play in the 3rd. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Sexton's got 10 points.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Smith kicks to Wagner. Count that one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
The Wizards have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. Both free throws good from Smith.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Right side, Sexton. And that one, good. Sexton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Kicks it to Mahinmi. Smith against Sexton. Smith dishes to Mahinmi. Outside, Beal. There's Brown with the 3. And again, Washington, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Love finds Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Love. A miss that time would have put him up. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by... We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 1. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Mahinmi is out there with Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. There's Garland. And they pick up 2.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Beal drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
You throw good, Garland. So for the Wizards, Bryant comes in for Mahaney. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Wall. And the layup is good. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Hachimura, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for his size, Hachimura moves well. He can surprise the defender when he's on the go like that. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Drummond finds Porter. Here's Osman. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Wall attacking. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Wall with a block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Wall. Shoots over Garland. And Washington again with the bucket.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Outside, Sexton. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
The feed to Bryant. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Garland, the pass to Love. Six to shoot. And it's sent back by Bryant. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
You got to clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't.
Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Left side, Wall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Sexton for 3. Washington with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
From outside the arc, the Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And Bryant kicks to Bertans. Kept alive by Washington. Outside Beal. Back to Wall. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. 23 seconds left in the game. Drummond finds Love. The tray. They get
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Wow.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Nails the triple.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and with the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And here's Love from the arc. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Here's White. And he makes good on the layup. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Sweet move. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And so here is Chicago. Here's Levine. Oh!
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Lobbed up there for Love. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Markkanen into the lane. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
And boy, it's tough. Defensively, you want to be up on Markkanen to contest the jumper, but he can also put it on the floor and blow by you.
And good that time. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White down low.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
That one good for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. White, good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
White against Drummond. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The 11-footer. Love, no luck. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Porter out to Carter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for White. And Cleveland with a change here too. Porter's checked in. Love with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is the era of big men who can shoot the 3. In fact, if you're Kevin Love, you've had to adapt and adjust and make your game more modern.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
And that one's good. Osman. Bulls trail by 5. Done outside. To stop the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Listen, there are a few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's Chandler Hutchison in for Porter. Out to Thompson. .102 left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Right wing, inside, and he dunks it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Trying to get open is Thompson. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Hutchison passes to Cornette. Satoransky with it. To the middle. And Thompson sends it back. It's tipped. Stolen by Satoransky. Down low. Cornette kicks to Young. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Free throw good. Porter. Bulls trail by 5. To the wing right side. The kick out to Young. Pass to Cornette. And here is Valentine. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. White, he's checked in for Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here's Sexton. Feeds to Thompson. Windler, the pass to Nance. Now Thompson. Sexton deciding where to go with it. White with the defensive effort. And Chicago shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Harrison passes to Valentine. Out to White. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Sexton. And the shot goes in. Sexton's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Yep, it counts. White's got 8 points. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for White. And then for Cleveland, Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. Here is Porter after the made shot from Andre Drummond and stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Here's Harrison. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Levine, here we go. And the rejection by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Levine. And he's fouled. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, we're talking about the 5th overall pick in 2016, done with exceptional two-way talent. Some pundits felt like he could have gone as high as number 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Levine following the basket by Colin Sexton. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Markkanen. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the middle, here's Love. And there's the pass to Garland. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Sexton. Satoransky with it, picked up by Love. Hutchison passes to Dunn. Hangs in the air, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Really left alone that time. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Exit out to Markkanen. Dunn attacking. Back to Markkanen. Satoransky against Porter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Young comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Valentine in for Chris Dunn. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Young. Satoransky finds Young off target at the rim. And Porter, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Cornett. Here's Young. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Enjoy.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Levine, here we go. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Markkanen. Porter at the elbow. And stolen by Love. Drummond with it. Back to Love. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing by 13. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 5th foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in.
Well, you love the footwork of LaVine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. And it's in there.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. With the tip.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bulls trail by 15. White inside. Working on Love. White. Good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Sexton. 14 points for him. Drills the three-pointer.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
LaVine against Sexton. And that one is good. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside, Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Garland. Now, here's Dunn. And stolen by Sexton. And finished off by Porter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Done against Sexton. Pass to Valentine. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dunn's running. Here's Cornette. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that one's good by Porter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Cornette. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Stolen by Thompson. Windler. It's good on the putback. Windler's got his first points in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter. Here's Cornette. Back to Harrison. Shot to stop the run, and Thompson sends it back. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Young drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Well, exceptional speed on the drive, sprinting toward the hoop. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young, do your work.
Valentine dishes to Young. To the right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Outside, Sexton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Cleveland holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Hutchison. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Here's Carter. Passes it to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. There's the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for White. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jordan Bell comes in for Larry Nance. Exum, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
LaVine, good.
Well, LaVine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
Now Dellavedova over to the wing. Rob. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Free throw good, Satoransky. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Porter. To the paint. He's looking for Bell and finds him. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
The pass to Bell. Porter against Porter. Exum with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bulls trail by 21. Here's LaVine.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here is Porter after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Hutchison. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Now Porter, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Harkinen finds Carter. Here's Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you can tell when Zach LaVine gets in a little bit of a rhythm, he stays aggressive. Nice job tonight.
Now, here's Garland. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Love gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Kevin Love.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Love.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Now, here's Sexton. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here is Porter. Dishes to Carter. Back to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Satoransky. Good D by Drummond. Cleveland controlling the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Garland at the elbow. Back to Sexton. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Satoransky against Love. Kick out to Levine. From deep. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg. And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt.
Here we go.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. He feeds it to Carter. Back to Levine. White inside. Covered by Wall. Outside, Markkanen. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's sent back by Bryant. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Porter. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face. And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Levine against Beal. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Levine against Beal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The timing on display. I mean, you got to respect Wendell Carter Jr.'s ability to read where misses are going. Pounce on it.
Wall makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
And so Levine nails both of them. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wall dishes to Beal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
White the pass to Levine. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Levine, here we go, with the putback. And Markkanen on the follow.
Oh, strong for Markkanen. I mean, he's a very good rebounder and an undervalued part of his skill set.
Wall passes to Bryant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Levine against Beal. And yes, it's good. Levine's got 6 points.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Wall passes to Bryant. Beal gets a wide open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Back to Markkanen. Right side, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The wily Porter is good at getting contact. Can't afford to get too physical with him.
No good on that one. Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Young. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Brown. Porter, no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Ball passes to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Why settle for the layup when you can jam? Bryant rocking the rim with some force there.
Here's Satoransky. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls out front.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Cornett in at the 5. And finished off by Berton.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The kick out to Young. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Payton passes to Wagner. Payton with the ball. Well guarded by Dunn. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Chicago trailing here. And he banks in the layup. Harrison's got his first points of the night. Here's Smith. No points in the game yet for him. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Pass to Dunn. Here's Hutchison. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Dunn passes to Cornett. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Valentine now top of the key. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Cornett can't get it to go.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Back to Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Harrison. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Stolen away. Smith against Dunn. Inside. Here's Harrison. Passes to Cornett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Chicago also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. White with it, picked up by Bryant. White down low, working on Bryant. Bryant comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. Carter down low, defended by Bryant. And then Carter with the dunk.
But for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
Here's Beal. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good. Harrison's got 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Wall, good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Now the pass to Valentine. To the inside. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harrison, and he converts the layup. 8 points for him.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Wall dishes to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into it. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahinmi is out there with Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now Wall. Outside Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Count that one. Hachimura's got his first points of the game.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Wall passes to Bonga. Back to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura against Markkanen. Hachimura, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game, so they take the lead.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Here's Wall. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And it's White missing.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Wall, no luck. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And White with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Mahimi's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. Levine can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Beal finds Mahimi. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career, Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
And there it is for him. Cornette's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And Wall, here we go now, misses from close range. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And what about the touch on the floater? Levine making a difficult shot look easy.
Pass to Bertens. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahimi. Gary Payton comes in for Beal, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And the Bulls making a change also. Dunn's checked in. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Smith scanning the floor. And stolen by Dunn. Satoransky the pass to Carter. Washington with the rebound. Smith inside. Dunn covering. Bertens and finished off by Bertans.
Oh, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving and set up the opening.
Dunn left side. Passes it to Hutchison. Dishes it to Carter. Some solid defense from Brown. For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Payton. Satoransky grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Carter drives in. Out left to the wing. Hutchison passes to Young. Young is doubled. Here's Carter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Here's Brown. Wagner. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Dunn. And that one drops. Dunn's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from a guard.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. At small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Carter in at center. So for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Dunn. And Porter, here we go. There's the dish to White. And Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. 5 to shoot. Here's White. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards trail by 5. Smith outside. Here's Wagner. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
And there's the pass to Porter. Trying to get open is Carter. Porter, no luck.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
And contact on the shot, so he'll... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Markkanen with it. It's Carter, high post, and Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside, Markkanen. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays well.
Ryan in the post. Carter on him. Now here is Hachimura. He's guarded by Markkanen. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bryant. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
Here's Wall. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Wall gives his all for his teams, especially in key junctures in the game like this.
Now here's Levine. Carter, the pass to White. Wall with a block.
Well, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up to these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. Trying to get open is Carter.
Wall is so superb at getting under the man's skin, not letting anyone around him be comfortable.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Wall looking for an opening. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. There's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hop.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is played.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. And here's White. The kick out to Porter. It's White on the wing. Clock at 4. Money!
I think White is absolutely fearless. I mean, he puts his team on his shoulders and hits the ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they've got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And it's Bryant missing. Outside, Porter. Kicks to Carter. White dishes to Levine. Back to White. Here's Levine. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as